All right, folks, here it is. Straight from Stirling Kit, Hong Kong, China. And I know what you're thinking, man, is this thing going to be good or not? So let's open it up. This is the first time I have opened this package. It should be one of their small steam engines. And we'll see what it's all about. Stirling Kit reached out to me and said, hey, can you try this and tell us what you think? And give your viewers an honest opinion of it. So here we are. Here's what I'm assuming is the steam engine, the generator. Okay. I'll tell you, the little bit I have dealt with these folks over in China, it's actually been pretty pleasant. We've emailed back and forth quite a bit, and I just explained to them, you know, I've never used them before, and so we need to build some trust. They sent this to me, no questions asked. They said, we're going to send this to you, build that trust, and tell us what you think. So straight from Stirling Kit, the Retrol. Open her up. There it is. Comes with, seems to be directions. Here's what it's supposed to look like. And all the parts. Just to give you guys an idea. Nice close-up shots too. All the directions are very clear. Gently swing, do not tighten the screws too tightly. Okay. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of things here. I'm sick of looking at directions. Look at that, nicely packaged. Look at that governor assembly. That is so cool. And that is neat. So you guys might be wondering why I decided to choose the steam engine versus the gas engine. Now, other content creators have tested out the gas engine. Looks like a Fairbanks, and I haven't really seen anybody test out the steam engine. So here we are. All right, I'm pretty impressed right now because this has some weight to it. This is some solid brass. I'm not sure if it is solid brass or if it's brass anodized or what it is. Just from first glance, it's heavy duty. It does feel like quality. Really nice there. Nice little case with all the screws, bearings, set screws, all that. Little toolkit that comes with it, O-rings, Allen key, the whole nine. The little burner plate. Another package with a bunch of pieces. Looks pretty nice. So we'll pull all this out. And here is the plate for it, where everything kind of sits. Feels nice and sturdy. It's not flimsy. It's obviously painted. Holes are drilled nicely. Everything's been deburred. I don't know. It feels good. Let's check the flywheel out. Flywheel, I don't know. It feels like aluminum. It's not really heavy. Nicely done. But boy, I just got to tell you guys, I'm impressed with the governor. I just think it's just the coolest dang thing. So let's get assembling this. We'll start with number one here. So that pretty much assembles the engine. Let's get this thing fired up. I'm pretty excited about it. We also have one more thing we got to open up after we get this thing going. All right, we got our last little kit here. And this here is the street lamp generator. And very minor assembly by the looks of it. Man, that is sweet. This thing is solid, guys. Fill this boiler with a syringe. So I'm just gonna fill this up That's nice. That is very nice. Look at that. There's a little generator back here. And I'm not turning that many RPMs, guys. Let's see how much we can slow it down. Now you're supposed to use tweezers, but I pretty much have no feeling left in my fingers at this point. So let's really slow it down. Look at that. Too cool. We'll give her full tilt right now, see what it does. Look at that. The light's staying pretty steady now. We're really cooking in the old boiler. So, you guys might be wondering, honest opinions. I'm pretty honest when it comes to things like this, and I have to say, this is a well-built product. There's always skepticism with Chinese-built things, and I had that conversation with Stirling Kit that I don't want to advertise a product for them that I can't stand by. But I will do a couple little tweaks and nitpick on a couple things I think that could improve this steam engine. Let's get into it. So this here is the exhaust valve pipe that comes out of here. And my opinion would be to extend this down. So I would get some more of this hose right here and I would extend this down a little bit more so no water gets on the platform and it's all kind of self-contained underneath. This thing too full, and you first initially build steam. Water does start to come out of this safety valve, which that tells me one thing. It is doing its job. When it builds up too much steam, it starts to push steam and water out of the steam engine or out of the boiler, and it does get onto the platform. Not a big deal. Another little critique I have, it does leak just a hair right here at the whistle, and given time we'll see how much it does leak, if it gets any worse. It was very, very little, and I don't think anything to be too concerned about. A last critique on this setup is this burner plate. It's just kind of, I don't know how to explain it. I really don't know of another way they could put these burners in that sit in here. They're just kind of a pain to an extent, but it's manageable. It's not terrible. I can deal with this, but yeah, that's one other little critique. These don't like to stay in very well. So I ran this engine some more after making this video. My son ran it, I ran it a few more times, and man, we have about 15-20 minutes of runtime on this. And the one trick I figured out with the leaking whistle is there is a nut on the back side, and if you just snug that up just a hair, it stops leaking. So no complaints there. So my only complaint really about the engine is just kind of the burner plate. I figured out that if you bend the tabs out more and you just set the two basically burners in the tray and then the plate on top of it, it works fine. So other than that, this thing really is quality. It's heavy, it's well built. Everything went together real nicely. Everything was nicely machined. It went together smoothly. So $255 buys you just the engine unassembled, and I think it's $306 for the whole kit. Alright, so if you guys decide you want to buy this thing, you can head over to StirlingKit's website, which I'll link in the description, and that should take you straight to their website, and there should be 15% off if you click on that link. And if not, something messes up, you type in TY15 and you'll get 15% off this steam engine kit. Also, I asked them specifically, Stirling Kit, for an email if anybody has any technical questions or after the purchase they have any issues. You have a direct link to email them. Now you guys got to remember, if you're in the United States, they're in a whole other country in China, so they're not going to respond right away. I think there's like a 12-hour difference. So give them some time to get back with you. They were very prompt with me. Obviously there was that time delay of being able to get in contact with each other, so just be patient on that. I made a whole separate video of me assembling it. It may take me a couple weeks to edit that video, but just to kind of give you guys an idea of the whole assembly process. So, hey, go check it out. See if you guys think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. And I'm pretty harsh on new stuff. You guys know I like old stuff. I think old stuff is better. But this thing is well built, and I think it'd be a great, fun toy and project for yourself or you and your kid. And yeah, so appreciate you guys watching, and catch you on the next one.